What is up, beautiful people? Kirby Hasseman here, trying to deliver you just a little bit more marketing joy. And today, I'm going to give you 4 tips to market yourself better if you are a real estate professional. And so we're going to dive into some things you can do on the physical side, some things you can do on the digital side that will hopefully help you elevate your brand and your personal brand as well. Hey, if you're enjoying these videos and these podcasts, please feel free to subscribe or comment or like or share them with anybody you think will see value. That's the way that we kind of spread the word and kind of grow the audience. So really appreciate it if you could do that. So let's dive in today on the 4 things you can do to grow your business if you're a realtor, a real estate professional, or you live in that space. So number 1, first thing you can do is appreciation marketing. Now, what's appreciation marketing? Appreciation marketing is pushing the good out into the world. Now, studies will tell you that about 89% of what you see in the world today is negative. Now, if you've lived through the last couple election cycles, you're on social media for any amount of time, you might actually think that's low. But that tells you that about 9 out of every 10 interactions that you have and your customers have are actually negative. So if you want to be different, if you want to stand out in a world where everybody's negative, the way to do it is to push out some positivity, push out some good into the world. So what does that look like if you're a realtor in the space? It means that you're sending out birthday cards. Create a birthday card program where you are getting in front of potential clients, previous clients, people in the community, and just wishing them a happy birthday, landing in their box, in their mailbox, with something good. The fact of the matter is most of us stand over our trash can as we open the mail. And so if you can be one of the things that stand out in a positive way, you can kind of do some brand recognition that actually kind of creates that positive affirmation with your brand when people are thinking about whether they want to buy or sell a home. Believe it or not, those little things can add up in a good way. With that in mind, you have a birthday card, make sure you send out thank you cards. Send out cards where you are letting people know what a good job they're doing. I think one of the ways that people can stand out in the marketplace is by shouting out the good work that's being done by other people. If you are the person that in your community or in your service area are consistently showing up and pushing out good things into the world, people remember that. And those are the kind of people that most of us want to do business with, especially when we're doing some sort of stressful transaction like selling or buying a home. We want somebody who's even keeled and positive and who's going to help us guide us through that transaction. So you have a birthday card program, thank you cards, be intentional about reaching out and pushing out positivity into the world. Next thing in appreciation marketing is your closing gifts. I think most realtors and real estate professionals understand that you should do something when somebody has spent that sort of money, that you should do something that stands out as well, and give them something that they will remember you for years to come. Now, that might be something like a cutting board, or it might be a glass or a bottle of wine or a set of glasses that go with that. Sometimes it's personalized with their name. Sometimes it might have your company logo as well. But do something where you stand out and actually say thank you to the customer for the big transaction. In addition, the final thought around appreciation marketing is you should be showing appreciation for those people that give you referrals. If you're a real estate professional, many of the most successful real estate professionals I know build their business on referrals. They've done a great job. The person that they served tells other people. Man, I would create a machine that rewards that kind of behavior. So create some sort of referral gift that you give every time that you get some sort of referral. So that is step 1. And that's appreciation marketing. Step 2, become the digital mayor of your town. This is one of those things that I actually am surprised that more real estate professionals don't do. The fact of the matter is, if you're not sure what to do when it comes to creating social media and creating content, just be the hype man for your community. Everything that's going on that's good, be the person that shares that, tells that story, curates that, tells that message. This is something that we actually practice what we preach here. I know that I'm not the real estate or realtor in our community, but because we own real estate in Coshocton County, we have actually created a website, choosecoshocton.com. You should check it out. But it is literally created to show things that people can do, tell people how to start a business. Literally, we are the hype man for Coshocton, and I am so surprised that more real estate professionals don't do this. Become the digital mayor for your town. If there's a great event coming out, share it. Then go to the event, take pictures of yourself at the event, volunteer to help at the event, become the digital mayor of your town. And that is, when you're not sure what to do when it comes to social media, this is the strategy. Step 3, build your value and build your list. As you are building your audience by being the digital mayor of your town, go ahead and take the next step and provide value for people that might want to buy or sell or do some sort of transaction in the real estate area. So you started to build an audience by hyping up the community, which again, it just makes sense because a rising level water raises all boats, right? So if the community is doing better and you're telling that story, that's going to help to encourage people to want to live there, to buy there, to sell there, all those sort of things. But as you build that, now build value, build your list. And what does that mean? That means create your lead magnet. So it's 7 steps to making more money selling your house that you can give people, whether that's a video, a podcast, a PDF, something like that, where they put in their email, you capture their email to build your list, but you also provide them real value so that they can do better selling their home, which makes you the professional. It builds your integrity and builds your resume in the mind of your prospect or customer. And then, oh, by the way, they've now told you, they've raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in selling my home. Do the same thing for buyers. The fact is, buyers have different interests, different concerns, all those sort of things when they're wanting to buy a house. It might have to do with financing. It might have to do with neighborhoods. Build a PDF that answers the common questions that they have so that you can help them have an easier, a more successful transaction if they're the buyer as well. Create those lead magnets, capture those leads, and build your list. This will allow you to communicate when you have open houses, you have things going on in your area. Oh, by the way, it will also help you communicate big events that are coming up in your area because you're the digital mayor. So build value and build your list. That's step 3. Finally, step 4 is own the kitchen, own the office. What do I mean by that? This is where sort of branded merch, I think, can really play a big role. I think so many decisions, especially around real estate, are made either in the kitchen or in the office. So one of the questions I always like to ask is, where is the person that I'm trying to reach when they realize they need me? Right? Where are they at? I want to be there. So if you were a mechanic, you'd be like, oh, they're in their car because they just realized it broke down, right? So I want to figure out a way to reach them in their car. So a real estate professional, in my mind, you'd want to own that kitchen and you want to own their office. So what's that look like? It might be scissors that were magnetic that would go on the refrigerator. It might be a cutting board that's in their kitchen. Things in the kitchen where they are spending a lot of their time. On the other side, that in the office, are you doing something that's a calendar that's on their wall? Are you doing something that is a charger for their phone on their desk? Do something where you own the space where they're making those real estate transactions and those decisions, which is really key. You want to be the person who is branded right there where they make that decision. So again, the 4 steps are: do appreciation marketing well. Push out good into the world. Number 2, be the digital mayor of your town. Make sure you're pushing out all the good things that are happening and associating your brand with all those good things. Be the hype man for your town. Build that value. Once you're building that hype, building that value with your community, then build your list so that you get to communicate with them when you want to, how you want to. And then finally, own the space where they're making the decision. Own the kitchen, own the office. So those are the 4 steps. If you are a real estate professional and you want to grow your personal brand, you want to grow your brand and grow your business, those are the 4 steps that I recommend you start to do right away. If these are providing you value, please feel free to subscribe. And hey, if you want to take a deeper dive on this, please go to hitthetargetbook.com. I'll give you my ebook, audiobook, even a video course for free. Just sign up and we will email them right over to you. We'll do an even deeper dive on how to identify customers, how to build that list, some stuff you can do on social media, and other ways of building your brand. I hope this has provided you value. We'll see you next time.